Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the controls for Super Mario Galaxy 2. So, first off, you've got the sensor window, which you can move a little star icon that's on the screen with the sensor window, where the sensor window is pointing, and that's your icon to grab star bits. You run the icon over the star bits and you collect them. One thing else that affects the star bits is the B button, and that is if you press the B button, you shoot star bits. I've got that over on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, if you shoot starbits, you have a limited amount of them. It depends on how many you collect, and you don't want to run out of starbits because they are useful. So I would suggest not shooting them as much. The control pad, you can move the camera angle. If you don't like the camera angle, though, on the nunchuck, the C button can reset the camera back behind Mario. So that's kind of a nice balance, equilibrium kind of thing. A button, jump. Mario can jump with that. Now, everybody knows the original jump from, like, the original 2D platformers. But they've added some new jumps that they had in this 3D version. So first off, I'm going to be discussing the triple jump, where if you run just a little bit and then you press the A button, and every time Mario lands, which is twice in a row, not every time, but just twice, if you do that consecutively twice, Mario will do a triple jump, and it's a really high jump. It's the highest jump that Mario has. The other thing you can do with the jump button is that if you have two walls that are parallel to each other, Mario can do a wall jump up them. That's pretty nice in some tight spots. There's a third jump that you can do with the A button, and that is if you're using the control stick on the nunchuck, which is your moving stick, the control stick you move with. If you move, like say you're going forward and you need to do like a flip backwards, if you press if you hold it backward, like toward yourself, and press the A button at the exact same time, Mario will do a backward somersault. Actually, it's called a side somersault. My bad. So that's pretty nice. The plus and minus button show you the pause menu. The 1 and 2 buttons are not used at all in this game. Okay, so back over on the nunchuck, the control stick, as I said earlier, helps you move. The C button reset the camera behind Mario. The Z button helps you to crouch. Well, it doesn't help you, it just allows Mario to crouch. Or in water, you can dive. Now, there are also some things you can do with the Z button and jumping. So if you're running a little bit and you press the Z button and then A immediately right after, you will do a long jump, which can get you over long gaps. That's really nice and handy. Another thing you can do is if you're standing still and you press the Z button, Mario will crouch. If you press the A button while he's doing that, you will do a backward somersault. And that's the second highest jump I think Mario has. The sideways somersault is like the third highest jump. The ground pound you can do by, if you're at all in the air, like it's suspended in air at all, if you press the Z button, you can land on the ground on your bum. So it's kind of a soft landing. One thing that I should talk about that is a special move that they don't talk about in the instruction manual. If you are jumping at all, say you do a triple jump or something, and you spin the Wii remote, or flick the Wii remote, excuse me, and then you do a ground pound immediately after spinning, you will do a homing ground pound. Now, that is useful in quite a few areas. We'll be getting into how it's useful, but just so you know, that's another ground pounding option. One of the things that makes Super Mario Galaxy 2 so fun is that they included Yoshi into the story, and Yoshi plays a big role in this game. So one of the things that Yoshi can do is he can use the sensor bar to eat things. Well, I mean, you aim it at with the sensor pointer, you can aim at stuff, and then if you press the B button, you will stick out your tongue and eat things. The control pad is basically the same, move the camera. The A button is still jump, but Yoshi cannot do a triple jump. He does a double jump, but if you hold down the A button at any point in time, he can do a flutter jump. The plus and minus button are exactly the same. They're a pause menu. The control stick is still move. The C button does reset the camera, just the same. The Z button, though, he can crouch, but he can't do a ground pound. There is a glitch with this. If you are doing a flutter jump and then you press Z at a certain point during the flutter jump, you can continue to do the flutter jump infinitely by just pressing the flutter jump, crouch, flutter jump, crouch. It's really hard to get, and I have never gotten it. But anyways, that's all I have for the controls for Mario and Yoshi, so let's move on to gameplay.